Good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm not sure where everybody is. I know a lot of us are up here in the Midwest, and we've had a couple of days where we're rivaling the southern states for temperature. We had a heat index of 105 on Thursday, so I am very happy that it is much cooler now, and I'm sure my plants in my garden are the same way. So, grab your mats, grab a towel, grab some water. We are going to be doing an ab and hip workout today. If you are feeling especially devious and would like to torture yourself a little bit, you are welcome to grab a circle band, but we are going to be doing enough hip work that you are not going to need any extra resistance. You are going to have plenty to do just doing this on the floor. I want to make sure I'm set up so that you can see me pretty well and that I'm not kicking my wall. So. Grab your water, have it close by, grab something to drink. Today's workout is going to be low key, but it is still going to be a really good one. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we are going to start on our mats, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. And just a word of advice, do not buy the short inseam shorts. They ride up and it's actually really annoying. So we're going to go ahead and start on our backs, knees bent, feet flat. We're going to place our hands on our abs and we're going to focus on bracing as part of our warm-up. So we're going to keep our low back close to the floor. Inhale, we're going to breathe in. And then as we exhale, we're going to think about drawing our belly into our spine and flattening out our tummy. Good. So we inhale, expand. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale. And exhale. So every time we inhale, our belly goes out a little bit, but we don't arch our backs. And when we exhale, we're tightening up. So we're drawing the abdominals in towards our spine, trying to get our deep abdominal muscles. Good, we're gonna do one more. And exhale. All right, place your hands down by your hips. We're going to do a little bit of a tail feather tuck. Draw those abdominals in, take a nice deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're gonna lift up into a bridge, and then we're gonna set it back down again. So we're just gonna do a few bridges. So we've woken up our abs, hopefully at least a little bit. So abs are up, abs are tight, and then we're lifting our glutes into the air. So your challenge is sometimes we keep our low back into the floor and we just flex and extend our spine. We want to tighten up, so when we lift our hips, we're lifting our torso off of the floor all the way up until just our head and our shoulders are resting on the floor. Hips, knees, and toes are in a line, and we're lifting and we're pushing our knees towards our toes. Good, just a couple more of these. Last one. Let's take that right leg out, straight leg, moving from our hip. We're gonna take it out and in. So just like a windshield wiper on your car. So just a little internal, external rotation of the hip. It's not a lot. The 2, 1, switching sides, same thing. Your leg is straight, we're going out and in. Your range of motion isn't gonna be very big here. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Let's roll ourselves over to the side. We're going to start with our hips. So we are going to do 5 exercises, 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. We're going to do all on one side, then switch all on the other, and then we are going to switch over to our abs. So you can be on your hands, but if you're struggling a little bit with your core, I recommend being on your forearms, but keeping that neutral spine. So we're coming down onto our forearms. We're going to do a donkey kick with our legs. So we're going to take our right leg, we're going to do a donkey kick, but we're going to do a little different. So option 1 is just a donkey kick right here. Option 2, we bring it up and we try to take the knee to the opposite side of our calf, bring it in and set it down again. So 30 seconds in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we just bring it up and over, and then bring it back in again. Up and over, core is braced. We want to make sure that we're not arching our back. We're just keeping a nice, good, neutral spine up and over. Now, if you don't want to do the up and over, just keep doing a traditional donkey kick. So we've got 5 seconds. We're going to hold that leg up at the top of our donkey kick position. Good, you can rest here if you need to. You're going to hold it up and we're just going to bend and straighten the knee, keeping that thigh parallel to the floor. 2 and 1. Good, right here. So don't let the knee drop. Hold that knee up, parallel to the floor, squeezing the glutes. You should be feeling your glutes right now. So we're just bending and straightening the knee like we're squeezing a balloon or popping a balloon behind our knee. After this, we're going to have a fire hydrant. You can optionally add a kick out. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in, short rest. I'm going to demonstrate. We're going to bring it up. Option 1 is just a fire hydrant. Option 2, fire hydrant kick. Your time is on. So fire hydrant, option 1 right here. Option 2, fire hydrant. We're going to add in a little bit of a kick. Get some quads. So today's workout is going to be just a quick and dirty. Get in, get out. I realized it like 10 o'clock last night. I didn't know what I was going to do, and I didn't want to overthink it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it in. We're going to go onto our side plank clamshell. If you don't want to do the side plank, just do the clamshell. Stack the hips, stack the knees, lift up into your side plank right here. Good clamshell lift. So again, if you don't want to be up in a side plank position, you are welcome to just lie on your side and do your clamshells. So the side plank is just starting to engage our abs, part of the ab portion of our workout today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in. Side plank with a leg lift. If you can, lift up onto your hands so that we are in a good side plank here. Leg is straight. Here we go. Lift and lower right here. Now, do what feels good. If you need to stay lying on your side just to do your leg lift and lower, that's okay. You don't have to be in the side plank. This just makes it a little more challenging. We're definitely going to take a little bit of a break because right now my opposite hip is the one that's really feeling it. Good, keep going strong. We're almost done. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it in. Sit back. You can sit back into a child's pose. Just a little bit of a stretch side to side with those hips because now we've got to do the other side, which on me, this side is the one that's already kind of burning a little bit because it was just holding me up for those side planks. Think about it, that leg was also the one stabilizing you. That was keeping you upright, so it was working even though the other leg was the one that was actually moving. So let's bring it in. Again, go back down to your forearms. Yes, you can stay on your hands if you've got good positioning, but we want to drop down to our forearms, give our wrists a break. Here's our donkey kick with a crossover. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it up. So option 1 right here is your donkey kick. Notice I'm not arching my back. Donkey kick option, donkey kick up and over, and bring it down. So we're getting a little bit of movement on the hips side to side, pulling that inner thigh towards the other side of the body, getting a little inner thigh work here. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, short rest. I'm gonna demonstrate. I squeezed my glutes, holding it up there. Hamstring curls right here. Yes, 2, and 1. Good, so a nice good hamstring curl. Bringing your heel to your backside. Can you do this while you're on your tummy? Yes, you can. But you want to be, if you're on your tummy, you want to lift that thigh off the ground a little bit, not arching the low back. 10 seconds to go. And we're going to go for our fire hydrants. Option to add that kick out. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. We're gonna come up to our hands for this one. So remember, option 1 is just a fire hydrant right out to the side. Here we go, so fire hydrant option to add that kick out. So you can just lift and lower, don't let the body turn. Lift, add a kick. So we're getting a little bit of outer thigh, a little bit of quads. And again, are you feeling your opposite hip burning? 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Side plank with your clamshell. Remember your option, you can just lie all the way down on your side. You don't have to be in a side plank. Here we go, lift it up, open and close. So the hip on the bottom is working, holding our hips up off of the ground. Shoulders over your elbow, nice and stable. Imagine somebody's pressing on your thigh, or you've got that circle band on, and you are trying to press against that band. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Coming up to our side plank. This one, you can be a little bit more on your knee, have it a little bit more directly under you. Take that leg up. Here we go, lift and lower. So how's everybody doing? Thumbs up maybe? This is our last hip exercise, yes? At least for now. We might have a surprise at the end. We'll see how we're feeling after we go through our abs. So 1 round of everything. We don't need extra today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. Child's pose. Sit those hips back towards those heels. All right, so sit it back. You can do a little side-to-side rock. We have one more kind of bonus hip and glute exercise. We'll give ourselves a little bit of a break. Now if you need to put something under your knees, that might mean rolling up the mat under your knees. We're going to come up, starting with your toes tucked under. You have the option, I want you to think about pointing your toes. Don't let them rock in too much if you can. Point your toes, think ballerina on point. Nice and tall. We're gonna do like a glute bridge, but we're kneeling instead of on our backs. If you wanna be on your backs, that's okay too, but we're gonna be nice and tall. Bend your knees, hips to your butt, bring it back up again. It's okay if you go down and then come back up. You do not have to go all the way to your heels. 30 seconds, your time is on. So think about doing like a bridge right here, bring it back up again. So get a nice good glute squeeze right up at the top. And this is an exercise that you can work on that's going to start working on the mobility in your ankles and in your knees, okay? So don't feel you have to go all the way to your heels. You can go back and then come up, get a good glute squeeze at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it up. going for our abs. So that was kind of a little intermediary exercise, something for you to try. We're gonna start on our backs, scissors side to side. Just wanna make sure I got the right number. We've got 10 ab exercises. They're gonna get just about every angle of our body. So let's take it all the way down onto our backs. Legs are up. Channel your inner ballerina. Point your toes. Low back is pressed into the floor. We're going to take it out to the side, cross in the center, out and cross. 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you've had a recent hip replacement or you've been told not to cross the midline of your body, you can just bring the legs out and in, tapping your big toes together. But the goal, low back pressed into the floor. Don't push your tummies out. This is where we brace, where we pull it in, we tighten it up a little bit. You should still be able to breathe while you do this. Little inner thigh work here as well. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it down. We're gonna do our reverse crunches. Option 1, knees bent, feet flat, low back, pelvic tuck. Option 2, bring it in, tap the toes, your time is on. Now for reverse crunches. This one is going to be pelvic movement, pelvic flexion. So if you have osteoporosis, this is not one that you should do. You are welcome to just hold a dead bug. That is okay. And add in some heel taps if you'd like. But the whole goal for this, on this one, is that flexion of your spine. With osteoporosis, you don't want to do that. Good. Take it down. We're going to do single-sided bicycle. So right leg, left arm, or left shoulder. Good, bring it in. So bring it up, take it out, up and out. Good, if you'd like to, again, osteoporosis, side plank is going to be a good one. So just a nice, good diagonal reach. Ribs are coming up and over towards your opposite hip. 3, 2, and 1. Good, short rest. We're going to do the exact same thing over on the other side. And then our next exercise is going to be kind of a hard one. Good, take it out, bring it in. Good diagonal reach. Next exercise, we're going to alternate. So we're going to do kind of a little starfish. We're going to do cross crunches. Arms and legs are straight, looking a little bit like a starfish. And then we're going to try to get our arms or our appendages to meet in the middle. Good. All right, we're taking it out. So bringing it up. Option 1, right here. Good reach. Option 2, you're bringing it up and out, up and out. Your time is on. Now remember, you can always just do a good diagonal reach. You can even keep it low, keep it here. I do this one, I use my other hand to kind of help me come up. You push yourself as hard as you want to. Good, bring it in. All right, we're gonna lift up. We're gonna do our ankle taps. Good ankle taps. Break, I always like to jut my chin out a little bit. Good. Bring it up. All right, we're gonna go for our V-sit open book. So we're gonna bring it up, nice and tall, lean back, open, close, open, and close. Now you can just hold the V-sit. This is all right too, open and close. So give yourself a break when you need it, sitting tall, lean it back, open, close, open, and close. Good, bring it in. Flipping over, we are going to do our cross climber with a Spider-Man. Good, so bring it up, You're gonna take knee to opposite elbow, then knee to same side. Knee to opposite elbow, knee to the same side. Opposite and same. So it's only 30 seconds, then we're gonna do another exercise in the middle on our backs to give our wrists a break. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take it down onto your back. Isometric dead bug. So on our backs, knees bent, hands on the thighs. We're gonna press the hands into the thighs while the thighs press into the hands. This is isometric. So you should feel your abs engage. If you need to, just do one side and then you can switch and go to the other. And if you can do both, low back pressed into the floor, knees over your hips. Good isometric, you should be feeling these quite a bit. Last exercise. Good, flip it over. Cross climbers, and then our spiders. So cross climber, spider, up in your plank. Good, bring it up. So knee to opposite elbow, knee to same side. Good, cross, and then same side. Deep breaths, almost done. You've got this. Gonna be feeling my abs tomorrow. Good, last one. Bring it down. Sitting back, short rest. All right, we're gonna do one more exercise on each side. It's gonna get a little bit of abs, a little bit of hips. We're gonna need something underneath your knees, or underneath one knee. So we're gonna do a half kneeling stance. Nice and tall. So good half kneeling stance, hip over knee, leg is out straight, toe is in line with the opposite knee, and it's facing the front if you can. Nice and tall, hand lightly behind the ear. Good glute squeeze, straight line, reach, try to touch the floor, bring it back up. Your time is on. So nice and tall, just a good side bend, bringing it up. We want to make sure we're squeezing the glute, going straight to the side. We don't want to go forward, push the hip back. We don't want to lean back. So just good side bend, bring it up. You can bring it up and a little bit over if you'd like. Good, 5, 4, you can do this standing. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. Switch it over, opposite side. If you need to, do this one standing. There's nothing wrong with that. Nice and tall, here we go. Good side bend, reach. And I want you to notice if one side is easier than the other. So keep that glute squeeze, a little bit of a tail feather tuck, good side bend. It's okay if you don't touch the floor, but it's a good challenge to try to reach. 10 seconds to go, and then we're gonna do some stretching. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. All right, we're gonna sit on our backsides, bring it into the center. We're gonna start wide legs. Knees are gonna be apart, 90-90. So we're just gonna take it side to side right here. So if you need to, you can have those knees bent. We're just trying to go side to side, stretch the hips. If you can bring it 90-90, a little bit farther out, go for that. Good, let's take it over to one side, nice and tall. We're gonna rotate over the leg that's in front, and we're going to fold forwards, making sure we're not rounding our chest towards our thigh. We're gonna bring it over. We're gonna do a forward fold. Again, if you can be 90-90, great. If you can't, bend your knees as necessary. So good forward fold. Let's bring it up, switching over to the other side. So a little inner thigh stretch, little outer thigh stretch. Nice and tall. If you can get your chest to your thigh, great. If you can't, that's okay too. Good. Let's go ahead and bring it up. We're going to take the bottoms of the feet touching, going for our inner thigh stretch. So nice and tall, bottoms of the feet are touching. So sit nice and tall. You can have your hands by your hips. The taller you are, the more you're going to feel this, especially as you start to fold forwards. Lean into those thighs. Good, bring it back. Take the legs out. A little challenge for you. A little bit farther out. Sit nice and tall, brace your core. We're going to lift, alternating right, left. So we're going to lift, down, lift, down, lift. So I don't know if you can tell, my foot right here, it likes to lift out to the corner like this instead of keeping my toes up. 3, 2, last one. Good. Bring it in, flipping over. Hands and knees here. You can be on your forearms. We're just going to take that right leg. We're just going to do hip circles. So we're going to bring knee to elbow, fire hydrant, donkey kick. Knee to elbow, fire hydrant, donkey kick. Good. One more. Other direction. So donkey kick, fire hydrant, knee to elbow. Good. Other side, switching over. Brace the core, up and over. So even though we're doing some stretching and mobility here, we want to make sure that we are getting good, keeping a nice tight core, nice good braced core. Good. Other direction. Donkey kick, circle around. Go at your own speed, your own tempo. 2 and 1. Good. We're going to sit it back. Hips to heels, toes pointing, nice good child's pose. We're gonna wave, so tuck your chin, round your spine, roll through, and then we're gonna come to a plank, and if you can, you're gonna brace your core, squeeze your glutes, and you're gonna drop your hips towards the floor into something kind of like an up dog. Let's go ahead and sit back. Hips to heels, tuck your chin, round your spine very gently, roll through, hold a plank, or drop the hips, open the chest, nice and tall. Good. We're going to sit back, right leg out to the side, in line, just like we did when we were doing our side bends. We're going to rock back and rock forwards. And you can be on your elbows. You might just have to adjust your body position so this works. Rock it back, forwards, rock it back, forwards. Good. Bring it up, switching over to the other side. So over this knee, toe is out. Let's rock it back. So this is an adductor rock back, inner thigh stretch. So on your hands or again on your forearms. 2 and 1. Good. Bring it in. We're going to come up half kneeling stance. So one foot in front. We're going to tuck our tail, squeeze our glutes, going for a hip stretch, nice and tall, gentle push forwards, gentle rock back. The foot that's behind you, we want to make sure it's not kicked in. We don't want to stretch our inner thighs again. We want to have it forwards. So we're working on our hips. Good. We're going to do one more. We're going to take it forward. We're going to hold it, keeping the tuck, keeping the squeeze. Good. Bring it back, switching over to the other side. So toe is forward, tuck your tail, squeeze your glutes. And again, just little forward and back pushes. If you're really tight, you may not even need to do the forward and back push. You may feel plenty of stretching. just holding the tuck and the squeeze. The pushing is just a little bit extra. Good, let's take it forward. We're gonna hold it. So nice good tuck, nice good squeeze. Just hold that stretch, neutral core, neutral spine. All right, pull this foot back. We're gonna bring it up to a standing position. We're gonna do a little bit more of an outer thigh IT band type stretch. Right foot crosses over the left. We're gonna push the left hip out. We're gonna stay tall and we're gonna reach for the toes of the left foot. So we should feel a stretch kind of in the outer thigh, a little bit of the side. Good, bring it in, switching over, other side. So left foot over right, push the right hip out, chest open, folding at your hips, not at your belly button. It's okay if you don't touch the floor. I feel a crazy stretch right here, and I'm just barely down to my knees. So you're good. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it up. We're just gonna take some nice deep breaths in right here and out. Take the palms to your hips. Squeeze the shoulders together. We're gonna push the hips and the pelvis down versus forwards. Good, bring it in one more time. Big breath in. Exhale, hands on the top of the pelvis or on the tops of your hips, your glutes. Push the glutes down and forwards to get the stretch. Squeeze the shoulders together. Bring it up. One more time, just a big breath in, spread those fingers. Exhale, and you are all done with your workout today. So give yourself a nice good pat on the back. Thank you for coming. Sorry, I don't know what my problem is. I've been kind of wobbly today. Probably just need to drink some water. So let me know what you thought about this workout. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you want to get more workouts like this, and hit the notification bell. It lets you know whenever I am adding in a new workout or when I'm going to go live. I just uploaded a pickleball strength workout, and I am going to also add in a pickleball cardio workout that's got a little bit of agility, a little bit of cardio, a little bit of coordination, plyometrics, that kind of stuff. Don't let that word scare you, but just kind of a good pickleball workout. So have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in class. So bye.